hot as holy snot out here today. Okay. Gonna be short, sweet, and to the point. I came out here about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, and I was talking about this meter and how somewhere in my travels, this meter, my road trip, this meter, which I've had forever. This is my 1-volt meter that I use. This is my other fluke voltmeter I use. I've had this one ever since I was a kid. Right? 75, 73. And then when I hook something up that I'm afraid is going to explode or give me a bad time, I use this meter at Harbor Freight Special. Okay, it's not the most accurate thing in the world. It does a lot of things this one doesn't do. And a lot of things this one doesn't do. Does it do it as accurate as humanly possible? No, it does not at all. But I took this meter and this meter with me on my road trip, and it got banged around pretty good. And apparently the meter has got some dead crystal in it now, like right here. And so this was way worse. This, like, a quarter of the screen was black, and I heated this up very carefully and massaged the crystals and got the crystals to break up again. But, you know, I kind of hinted in another video that it might be time for me to think about getting some new flukes. It just might be time. And I had a really cool cat call me up. He goes, "Hi, my name is," and we're just going to call him Mr. J. He goes, "I'm sorry, man. I'm out with the family. I've been drinking at dinner." He goes, "I'm a retired engineer." He goes, "I've got a couple extra voltmeters that are newer than what you've got, and if you want me to kick you one, I'd be glad to." He goes, "I really appreciate your YouTube videos." I was like, "Sure." You know, never say no to free. You just don't. Okay? Now, you guys on your side of the screen only get to see a very filtered end of what I deal with every day over here. You guys would be shocked with everybody's opinions and thoughts and input that everybody gives me about everything on this side of the street. It's very overwhelming sometimes. And you'd also be very shocked with the amount of stuff that people call up and say, "Hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to," with a wiffle ball bat, and, you know. And so you say yes to a lot of things because you never know. I mean, it's hard to take a no back, but you can turn a yes into a no. Okay. So I say yes to a lot of things, and then usually 9 times out of 10, nothing ever comes of it. Well, this package shows up here today from Mr. J. And in it is a Fluke 117 True RMS multimeter. Isn't that pretty? So, I gotta say, Mr. J, thank you for your wonderful gift of a new Fluke meter. And it is going to be immediately put into rotation and used on a daily basis. And I wanted to come out here very publicly and say thank you for your gift. This will go to a lot of good use here. And his note says, hope this helps. Hope this helps you out. If not, please just send it back. I enjoy your work. You're the best. Thanks, Mr. J. He attaches his phone number. Well, buddy, I like me voltmeters, and I like me stuff that's new. These have always met all of my electrical needs. Now, let's face it, the land of electronics that I'm in, we're talking plus or minus 10%, really big through board, old school technology. These meters have served me well. This one not so much, but these have served me well. I'm really looking forward to using this one, and I want to come out here and publicly say thank you, Mr. J. Now, on that note, it's middle of the week. I got a ton of stuff coming. Ton of stuff I'm working on right now. This is 800 watt mobile that we just finished getting put together. I gotta put the tins on it, but we are done. This thing is done. And we'll see a YouTube video of that later on this week. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I'm working on here at the moment. We're just gonna pretend like we didn't even see that peak kit. I got a ton of stuff coming. But Mr. J, thank you, sir. We're gonna get some really cool new silicone leads for it, and we're gonna use it. Appreciate you guys. I just want to come out and publicly say thank you, Mr. J. You guys have a good week coming up. Believe me, there's more stuff coming. Click, click, click.